Hello, lovely decorators. Welcome to Decorating My Home. Today, we're diving into creating that dreamy, romantic cottage aesthetic. Get ready for classic vintage charm and cozy vibes. Make sure to watch until the very end for all my best tips and tricks. Imagine stepping into a sun-drenched cottage interior, a haven of classic vintage decor exuding a deeply romantic vibe. Soft floral chintz upholstery graces a plush armchair, inviting you to sink into its embrace. Delicate lace curtains dance at the tall windows, offering glimpses of a lush, verdant garden just beyond. Antique wooden furniture, lovingly worn by time, provides a home for ceramic vases overflowing with freshly cut blooms. Creamy walls act as a serene canvas for framed botanical prints, their delicate details adding to the overall charm. Cozy knitted throws are casually draped over sofas, whispering promises of warmth and relaxation. The atmosphere is one of tranquil timelessness, an effortless elegance that stirs a gentle nostalgia within. Moving through the cottage, you find yourself in a quaint dining area, where the classic vintage decor continues to weave its romantic spell. A long wooden table is set with an air of anticipation for afternoon tea. Delicate floral tablecloths and meticulously embroidered napkins add layers of refined beauty. Above, a crystal chandelier casts a soft, inviting glow over antique silverware and delicate porcelain teapots. Sunlight streams through the nearby windows, illuminating a curated collection of vintage botanical prints that adorn the surrounding walls. The setting feels incredibly intimate and warmly inviting, a space designed for shared stories and the delightful murmur of cherished conversation. Further exploration leads to a rustic cottage study, where the classic vintage decor embraces a more scholarly romantic sensibility. A substantial wooden desk stands as the centerpiece, its surface generously covered with stacks of antique books, their aged pages whispering tales of times gone by. Beneath your feet, a soft, patterned rug adds a layer of comforting warmth to the wooden floor. Sunlight streams through a nearby window, illuminating a vintage globe and an old-fashioned inkwell, hinting at intellectual pursuits and creative endeavors. Framed botanical illustrations continue the connection to nature, thoughtfully decorating the walls and enhancing the room's quiet charm. Ascending a hidden set of previously omitted word, envisioning a gentle slope rather than defined steps, you discover a serene cottage dressing room, a sanctuary reflecting classic vintage decor with a deeply personal romantic aura. A large cheval mirror with an intricately ornate frame stands regally, promising a glimpse of elegant reflections. Nearby, a plush velvet chaise lounge beckons for moments of quiet repose. Antique wooden wardrobes, each bearing lovingly carved details, line the walls, hinting at the delicate garments held within. Soft lighting emanates from a graceful crystal fixture, casting a gentle and inviting glow throughout the space. The room feels utterly luxurious and wonderfully private, a perfect haven for moments of personal preparation and quiet contemplation. Continuing your exploration, you stumble upon a peaceful cottage library, a haven showcasing classic vintage decor imbued with a profound romantic ambience. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, crafted from rich wood, are filled with leather-bound volumes, their gilded spines hinting at the literary treasures within. A traditional rolling ladder stands ready, offering access to the knowledge held on the higher shelves. A comfortable wingback chair, upholstered in a deep, inviting green velvet, promises extended and comfortable reading sessions. Soft lamplight spills across the room, illuminating the book spines and creating a warm, embracing glow. The room offers not just intellectual sanctuary but also a sense of timeless elegance and quiet escape. Wandering further into the heart of the cottage, you find yourself in a cozy cottage nursery, a room tenderly designed with classic vintage decor and a gentle romantic touch. A charming wooden rocking chair, draped with a soft knitted blanket, stands ready to soothe. A small antique chest of drawers, its wooden surface smooth with age, holds neatly folded baby clothes, whispering of new beginnings. Soft pastel colors wash over the walls, providing a serene backdrop for whimsical animal prints that add a touch of innocent charm. Gentle sunlight streams through a nearby window, softly illuminating a collection of well-loved soft toys, creating an atmosphere of warmth and tender care. Venturing further, a quaint cottage gallery wall captures your attention, a perfect example of classic vintage decor with a distinctly romantic sensibility. An eclectic yet harmonious collection of framed botanical prints adorns the soft pastel walls, each image telling a silent story of the natural world. Ornate gold frames provide a touch of classic elegance, beautifully contrasting with the gentle hues of the wall. Delicate porcelain plates are artfully interspersed among the framed artwork, adding a touch of unexpected charm and texture. The overall arrangement creates a visually rich and deeply harmonious display, where each carefully chosen piece contributes to the dwelling's unique and deeply personal character. You then discover a tranquil cottage sitting area, a space infused with classic vintage decor and an undeniably romantic charm. A plush velvet settee, adorned with soft, fringed cushions, invites you to recline and relax. On a small, elegantly carved table nearby, an antique gramophone stands ready to fill the air with melodic tunes of a bygone era. Soft lamplight casts a warm and inviting glow, illuminating a carefully arranged collection of vintage photographs, each capturing a precious moment in time. The space feels perfectly designed for relaxed conversation, quiet reflection, and the gentle stirring of cherished memories, all within an atmosphere of timeless elegance and comforting familiarity. Continuing your exploration, you stumble upon a serene cottage reading room, a true sanctuary reflecting classic vintage decor and a deeply romantic aura. A deep, inviting velvet sofa, generously piled with intricately embroidered pillows, beckons for extended moments of literary escape. A large antique floor lamp, with its elegant curves and warm glow, casts a welcoming light over the pages of a waiting book. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, filled with well-loved novels and poetry collections, line the walls, promising endless intellectual journeys. On a nearby table, a small, ornate globe whispers of faraway lands and adventurous tales, adding to the room's atmosphere of intellectual solace and timeless comfort. Finally, you arrive at a delightful cottage conservatory entrance, a space warmly welcoming with classic vintage decor and an undeniable romantic feel. Lush potted ferns and vibrant blooming hydrangeas create a miniature indoor garden, their verdant foliage and colorful blossoms a feast for the eyes. A small, intricately carved ornate bench sits invitingly nearby, offering a moment of pause. Sunlight streams generously through the glass roof and walls, illuminating a beautifully patterned mosaic tiled floor beneath your feet. The space serves as a graceful and seamless transition from the main dwelling into the light-filled garden room, feeling utterly airy, wonderfully bright, and vibrantly alive with the beauty of nature. So, remember to embrace soft florals, antique touches, and plenty of natural light for that perfect romantic cottage feel. If you enjoyed these decorating insights, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe for more home inspiration, and leave your favorite tip in the comments below.